last last lecture we have discussed the uh, what are the causes of the splitting of the energy levels. So simply according to the uncertainty principle, you are very much familiar that there is an uncertainty in the energy states in the orbitals. So this uncertainty is because of the some reasons. One of the reason is the interaction of the orbital and spin motion. So you know that the when the electron is orbiting around the nucleus, it generates its magnetic field. So as a resultant, that magnetic field interact with its own spin. So as a resultant, this interaction causes the splitting in the energy levels. So there are different splitting levels, there are different coupling levels. So one of the coupling is called LS coupling. So what is the LS coupling? So I am sharing here the screen here. So here, according to the Hund's rule, each level is designated by a certain term values. In this equation, if we look here, this is the term value in the spectroscopy. This L is showing the orbitals. Okay, the electron is in the s orbital or p orbital or d orbital. This 2s plus 1 is known as the multiplicity. Multiplicity is one of the spectroscopic property of the level. And this J is the total orbital angular momentum quantum number. So here J is equal to total L plus S. So now this spin, which is this spin is the total spin of a single electron system or multiple electron system. So now if we have a more than 2 electron system, then S is equal to S1 plus S2, S1 plus S2 minus 1 up to S1 minus S2. So this S1 is the spin of the one electron, this S2 is the spin of the second electron, and so on. Similarly, this J, which is equal to L plus minus S, here L is the orbital angular momentum, which is equal to the orbital angular momentum of the first electron plus orbital angular momentum of the second electron. This plus into minus. It means this L varies in a series from maximum value to the minimum value. For example, let's say if we have a 2 electron in the p orbital, for example, in the case of the carbon, you are very much familiar that the electronic configuration of the carbon is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. So 1s2 is the filled orbit, 2p2 is the filled orbit. Here, this is called the multiplicity. This M is called the multiplicity, which is equal to 2s plus 1, and J is the total orbital angular momentum quantum number. N is the total orbital quantum number in the spectral notation. So this N is equal to varies from 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. 0 is for s orbital, 1 is for p orbital and so on. So here, this in the case of LS coupling, what we are discussing here, in the case of LS coupling, there are two types of interaction. One is the electrostatic interaction, or we call it as a Coulomb interaction, and other is the spin orbit interaction. So now there are different types of coupling. One is the LS coupling, other is the JJ coupling, the third one is the JCK coupling, and fourth one is the LK coupling. So in which electron system the LS coupling is much dominant? So generally we say that for the lighter atom whose Z value is approximately less than 30, in which the electron is close to the nucleus, so the LS coupling is much more dominated as compared to the other couplings. So here first we are discussing the LS coupling. So in the case of LS coupling,
सर A4 जेके समझे पेज के थोड़ा जूम करना हलन जो A4 जो साइज जो पेज है ना वो सर जूम करना तो इजीली असांखे समझ ईंदो हाणे वरी सिर्फ ईअं ई पपो पियो
ज़ूम तो आप पाण पंहिंजे स्क्रीन खे करे सघो था ज़ूम करे सर नथो करे सघे
actually मूं वटि हीअ आहे मल्टीमीडिया में जॾहिं तव्हां ओपन था कयो त ज़ूम तव्हांजो न थींदो
न सर ज़ूम असां पंहिंजी स्क्रीन खां करे सघूं था असां पाण तव्हां नथा करे सघो
अच्छा
असां पाण थिए पियो त ज़ूम
अच्छा जी so now here if we look here this is the electrostatic interaction. So in the LS coupling, the electrostatic interaction is dominated as compared to the spin orbit interaction. So in this case, where the electrostatic interaction dominate, we call this coupling is the LS coupling. So now in the LS coupling, the total angular momentum L of the both electron system, which is the L1 is the orbital angular momentum of the first electron, L2 is the orbital angular momentum of the second electron. The total L may be equal to L1 plus minus L2. It means it can be added, it can be subtracted. So the total L values, possible L values varies from L plus 1 to L minus 1. Similarly, the total spin S, which is the spin of the first electron and the spin of the second electron, and the total angular momentum J, which is equal to L plus minus L. This L is the total orbital angular momentum and S is the total spin quantum number. So now in the case if L is greater than S, it means if the orbital motion whose value, whose magnitude is greater than the spin motion, then the possible values of J is equal to 2S plus 1. But in the case if L is less than S, then the possible value of the J will be 2L plus S. These are the conditions. Similarly, this J is equal to L if L is equal to 0. So if L is equal to 0, then J must be equal to the S, because in this equation, if we put it here 0, so J will be equal to S. So now when the electron de-excite from higher level to the lower level, as a resultant, there are certain transitions. That how the electron jumps from higher level to the lower level. And you are very much familiar that when the electron is excited from higher level, it will de-excite to the lower level. So now the de-excitation will follow a certain rules. And these are the rules which we call it as a dipole transition rules. In these rules, if the electron follows these rules, then you will get a photon. If the electron does not follow these rules, that transition is not possible. Clear? We will discuss it later on how these rules is possible and how these rules are not possible for the radiative transition as well as for the radiation-less transition. So now here, in this LS coupling, the total L is equal to the sum of Li. Li means the angular momentum quantum number of all the electron system in the valence orbital. Not total, but in the valence orbital. Similarly, S is the total spin of electrons in the valence orbital. This summation is the summation in form of the vector notation. Similarly, total J is the So now here, in the case of carbon, let's say the carbon has 6 electrons in its shell. One of the combination is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. This 1s2 is the filled orbital because in the s there are 2 electrons. Similarly, 2s2, s is again filled orbital, but p, the maximum number of electron in the p orbital must be 6. Here we have only remaining 2 orbital. So this p orbital is the unfilled orbitals. So these 2 electron is known as a valence electron. These both valence electron can interact with each other. How they interact with each other? Let's say both are in the p orbital, so the L1 of one of the electron is equal to 1 because the p orbital L is equal to 1. ताकि खबरा s orbital जो L is equal to 0, p orbital जो L is equal to 1, d orbital जो L is equal to 2, and so on. Similarly, both electrons is in the p orbital, so therefore L1 is equal to 1, L2 is equal to 1. When these two combine together, which is equal to L, and L is equal to L1 plus minus L2. When you minus it, it gives you 0 because 1 minus 1 0. When you plus it, 1 plus 1 2. So the total possible L values is equal to 0, 1 and 2. So these are the 3 possible values of the total orbital angular momentum. Similarly, you know that the spin of electron is 1 by 2. Spin of the second electron is equal to 1 by 2. When you combine them, if both electrons are aligned together, then the spin of one electron is added with the spin of the other electron. So as a resultant, the total spin will be equal to 1. But if the spin of one electron is in the upward direction and the spin of the electron is in the downward direction, the total spin will be equal to 0. So this is the total spin, which is equal to 0 and 1. So now here we have different choices. Okay, if we put a spin 0, here when we put a spin 0, so 0 plus 2 gives you 0. So this is equal to 1. So for s is equal to 0, the multiplicity is equal to 1. If we put it here 0, in the upper term, the spin is equal to 0, the multiplicity is equal to 1. And this L shows the orbital. If we put L is equal to 0, then this will be equal to S orbital. So 1, this J is equal to L plus S, which is equal to 0 plus 0, which is equal to 0. So the term value is equal to 1s 0. Did you get that point? So this is equal to 1s 0. Similarly, if we take L is equal to 1 and S is equal to 0, again S is equal to 0 gives you the multiplicity 1, and L is equal to 1 means this is the p orbital. So this is 1 plus 0 gives you the 1. So the J value is equal to 1. Similarly, if we take L is equal to 2 and S is equal to 0, so again this 0 spin gives you the multiplicity 1, and L is equal to 2 gives you the d orbital, and this L is equal to 2 plus 0 gives you the 2. So this is equal to 1d2. So this is again the level. Similarly, the second is S is equal to 1 and L is equal to 0, 1, 2. In the first case, we have discussed the S is equal to 0 and L is equal to 0, 1, 2. Now we are discussing the S is equal to 1 and L is equal to 0, 1, 2. When S is equal to 1, we put it here, S is equal to 1. So 2S plus 1 gives you 3. So this is called 3 means triplet. So L is equal to 0. This gives you the S orbital. So 0 plus 1 gives you the 1. Similarly, S is equal to 1 again gives you 3. L is equal to 0. L is equal to 1 gives you the p orbital. So again 1 plus 1 So J is equal to 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. So this varies from 0 to 2, it means it is 0, 1, 2. So the series varies from 0 to 2. Similarly, if L is equal to 2 and S is equal to 1, so S is equal to 1 is equal to 3 and L is equal to 2 is equal to D orbital. This D orbital is again 2 plus 1 gives you 3 and 2 minus 1 gives you 1. So the J values varies from 1, 2 and 3. So these are the different energy states for the level of 2p2. So here you are considering the 2p2 is not a single level. This is the total multiple levels. That's why there is an uncertainty principle that there is a delta E into delta T is approximately equal to H cut. So now here, this 1S0, 1P1, 1D2, 3S1, 3P012 and 3D123, whether these all levels are possible or not. According to the quantum mechanics, one of the wave function of the electron interact with the wave function of the other electron. According to the wave theory, the total wave function must be anti-symmetric. Clear? So here, the possible values here is equal to 1S0, 3P012 and 1D2. ताकि नजर अचे तो पुत्र
जी सर
नजर अचे तो. So
Yes, sir.
among all these
Yes, sir,
levels,
sir.
the possible term values is equal to 1S0 and 3P012 and 1D2. Clear? So now,
Yes, sir.
among all these three, the multiplicity, the term with the multiplicity, हाणे इने जे तव्हां वटि हिते घणियूं levels अची वयूं, हिकिड़ी हीअ, टे ही, हिकु ऐं टे चार, हिकिड़ी ही पंज. So now we have a total 5 values. So now among these 5 values, which has a lower energy, which has a higher energy. So in order to get a lower and higher energy, there are certain rules, we call it as a Hund's rule. So according to the Hund's rule, the term, this value is called as a term. The term with the maximum multiplicity lies in the lowest energy. हाणे हिननि सभिनी मां हिननि पंजनि मां जिन जी मल्टीप्लिसिटी वधीक which lies in the lower energy, उन्हनि जी एनर्जी घट थींदी. So अगर आप इसको देख लें कि इसकी मल्टीप्लिसिटी सबसे ज्यादा है 3 की. So 3P012 will have a lower energy as compared to 1S0 and 1D2. Clear? So now the term with the maximum multiplicity lies in the lower energy. Number 2, for a given multiplicity, अब आपके पास ये multiplicity है, आपको पता चल गया कि 3P012 ये इसकी एनर्जी सबसे कम होगी. अब जब इसकी एनर्जी सबसे कम होगी तो यहाँ पे you have 3 energies. One is 3P0, other is 3P1 and third one is the 3P2. So among all these 3, which has a lower energy? इन तीनों में से सबसे लोअर एनर्जी क्या है? तो सेकंड रूल क्या बता रहा है? फॉर अ गिवन मल्टीप्लिसिटी, अब यहाँ पे दिस इज द गिवन मल्टीप्लिसिटी व्हिच इज द 3 is the multiplicity of these 3 levels. For a given multiplicity, the term with the largest value of L lies in the lowest energy. जिसकी L वैल्यू ज्यादा होगी उसकी एनर्जी कम होगी. अब यहाँ पे L वैल्यू तो सबकी ज्यादा एक है क्योंकि 3P0 की भी वही है, 3P1 की भी वही है, 3P2 की भी वही है. बिकॉज ऑल आर इन द P ऑर्बिटल तो L वैल्यू सबकी सेम होगी. तो यहाँ पे ये सेकंड रूल एप्लीकेबल नहीं होगा. थर्ड रूल क्या है? फॉर एटम विद द लेस देन हाफ फिल्ड शेल, अगर कोई एटम है जो लेस देन हाफ फिल्ड है, जैसे अब यहाँ पे ये हमने ट्रांजिशन दी देखी है 2p2 की. This is equal to 1s2 carbon atom, 1s2, 2s2 and 2p2. 1s2 is the field, we left it. 2s2 is the field, we left it. The third one is the 2p2, and we have seen the transition of the 2p2 because we have taken L1 is equal to 1, L2 is equal to 1. So here the transition of the 2p2, and 2p2 is the half filled because the maximum number of electron in the p orbital is equal to 6. But here we have 2 electrons in the p orbital. So 2 electron is the less than half filled. If we say it is a half filled, it must be 3 electrons. So here we have a 2 electron. So it means this is the less than half filled. So in the case of less than half filled, so we have, for the atom, we have to apply this rule on this transition. We have to apply, it is the half filled shell. In the half filled shell, less than half filled shell, the level with the lowest value of J lies in the lowest energy level. अब इन तीनों में 3p012 में सबसे कम से कम जो एनर्जी होगी वो होगी 3p0, और उसके बाद एनर्जी होगी 3p1 की, उसके बाद एनर्जी होगी 3p2 की. तो यहाँ पे आप ये देखिए मैंने ये लिखा है कि 3p10 की सबसे कम एनर्जी है, उसके बाद एनर्जी 3p1 की है, उसके बाद एनर्जी 3p2 की है, उसके बाद एनर्जी 1d2 की है, बिकॉज d ज्यादा है. जिसका वैल्यू अब यहाँ पे 2 एप्लीकेबल हो रहा है, जिसका d ज्यादा l ज्यादा है उसकी एनर्जी कम होगी अमंग दीज टू. तो d की a से कम है बिकॉज द वैल्यू ऑफ द l वैल्यू, तो एंगुलर मोमेंटम क्वांटम नंबर वैल्यू ऑफ d इज हायर देन द s वैल्यू, सो देयरफॉर the d has a lower energy level as compared to s. So this is the combination of the energy, how energy is increasing. So if we look here, the single energy state, which is equal to p state, is splitted out into the 5 levels. So this 5 levels gives you the delta E. It means the delta E has these possible 5 levels. Among these 5 levels, this has a lower energy, then this energy, then this energy, then this, and so on. So why the triplet has a lower energy? This is the triplet. Why it has a lower energy than the singlet? This is 1 means singlet, 3 means triplet. Always the first rule says the multiplicity lies lower in the lower energy with the higher multiplicity. So triplet has a maximum multiplicity. Why? Because when in the triplet both electrons are aligned together, so in the spin-spin interaction S is equal to 1 is the symmetric upon the exchange of electron. ये जो wave function होता है ये symmetric होता है. So as a resultant, the total wave function, which is the wave function of the spin and the wave function of space. Space means wave function of the orbital momentum. Means when the electron is revolving, it is revolving in the orbital. So therefore this psi of space is the wave function of the orbital motion. This psi of spin is the wave function of the spin motion. Must be anti-symmetric. अब सिमेट्रिक और एंटी सिमेट्रिक वेव फंक्शन क्या होते हैं? अब अगर आप किसी भी वेव फंक्शन का मिरर इमेज देख लें, अगर किसी भी वेव फंक्शन का मिरर इमेज वैसा ही है जैसा कि वेव फंक्शन ओरिजिनल है, तो फिर हम उसको कहेंगे ये वेव फंक्शन सिमेट्रिक है. अगर किसी भी वेव फंक्शन का मिरर इमेज 180 डिग्री अपोजिट हो जाता है, तो हम कहेंगे कि उसका जो वेव फंक्शन है वो एंटी सिमेट्रिक है. सो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द सिमेट्रिक एंड एंटी सिमेट्रिक? If we look into the mirror image, if the wave function remains same as original, then the wave function is said to be symmetric. But if the wave function changes by 180 degree, it means the trough becomes crest or crest becomes trough, then the wave function is anti-symmetric. So now the total wave function is ओके. यहां पे अगर आप ये देखें कि ये मैंने कार्बन का बनाया है. सो हियर इन द कार्बन द टोटल इज 2p2 लेवल. So this 2p2 level, sorry for interruption. So in this 2p2 electron, both electron in the p orbital, so here triplet, it means both spin has up, singlet means one has a spin up and other has a spin down. So here this is equal to 3p0, 3p1 and 3p2, because the 3p0 has a lower energy, then the 3p1 has a higher energy as compared to 3p0, then 3p2 has a higher energy than 3p1, because these three levels has an energy distribution for S is equal to 1. Similarly, for S is equal to 0, one of the electron is up spin and other electron has a down spin. So here the multiplicity is 1d2 has a lower energy because it has a higher value of L, and 1s is equal to 0. So this is the combination of the energy level. So the lowest energy level, which is called the ground state, is equal to 3p0. Clear? अब यहाँ पे आपके पास ये एनर्जी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है. अगर यही एनर्जी डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में ऑक्सीजन की देख लो, अब if we look into the oxygen, so how many electrons are in the oxygen?
Oxygen.
So there are 8 electrons in the oxygen. Okay. So the electronic configuration of the oxygen is 1s2, 2s2 and 2p4. In the P, there are 4 electrons. So the 4 electrons is the p orbital, which is greater than the half filled. So if it is a greater than half filled, then the higher J value will have the lower energy. So the 3p2 has a lower energy as compared to the 3p0 here. Here the 3p0 has lower energy than 3p2 because this combination for the carbon, which is less than half filled. The same configuration for the oxygen, which is greater than half, more than half filled. So the combination will reverse. So the 3p2 has a lower energy as compared to the 3p1. So this 3p2 is the ground state for oxygen. So this is one of the reason how the electron, how the 3p0 has a lower energy as compared to the 3p2. So now again, if we look here, this is the combination of the hydrogen. If we look into the hydrogen, अब हाइड्रोजन में कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन होते हैं? 1 एक ही होता है. ठीक है जी. तो उसकी मल्टीप्लिसिटी क्या होगी? मल्टीप्लिसिटी विल बी इक्वल टू 2. एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन होता है, और उसकी जो मल्टीप्लिसिटी होगी वो क्या होगी? 2 होगी, because it is equal to 2s plus 1. If we look here, this is the multiplicity which is equal to 2s1. अब यहाँ पे एक ही इलेक्ट्रॉन है तो उसका स्पिन क्या होगा? स्पिन 1/2 होगा ना इलेक्ट्रॉन का. तो यहाँ पे अगर 1/2 डाल दें, 1/2 into 2 is equal to 1, 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So the multiplicity is equal to 1. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Sorry, multiplicity is equal to 2. So now in the case of hydrogen atom, which is a single electron system, it has a multiplicity 1. Oh, sorry, multiplicity 2 and spin 1/2. So now if we look into these levels,
सर स्पिन -1/2 नहीं हो सकता.
यहाँ पे माइनस और प्लस जो है वो सिर्फ आपके डायरेक्शन को बता देता है कि अगर स्पिन एंटी क्लॉकवाइज है, काउंटर क्लॉकवाइज है, तो उसका स्पिन अप होता है, जिसको हम पॉजिटिव कह देते हैं। अगर रोटेशन क्लॉकवाइज है तो स्पिन डाउन होता है।
ओके सर।
यस सर।
क्लियर? तो अगर स्पिन क्लॉकवाइज है तो उसका स्पिन डाउन होगा। सिर्फ ये माइनस और प्लस जो है ना वो सिंपल लिखा ना पाए न थे स्क्रीन ते लिखा ना पाए पुट स्क्रीन जगह शेयर थी थे। ए लाइन के रिमूव कर देखा था हम के पाती है स्क्रीन शेयर में। So now this is the combination of the hydrogen. If we look here, this is equal to 2, which is the multiplicity. If n is equal to 1, when n is equal to 1, how many electrons is there? One of the electron is in the s orbital. So here L is equal to s orbital. So L is equal to 0, which is equal to s orbital. And here J is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 means L is equal to 0 and spin is equal to 1 by 2. So 0 plus 1 by 2 is equal to 1 by 2. So n is equal to 1. We have only the single state, single term value, which is equal to 2s 1 by 2. For example, n is equal to 2. अब n is equal to 2 जो है उसमें ये हो सकता है कि इलेक्ट्रॉन 2 में कौन सी ऑर्बिटल से, s भी हो सकता है, p भी हो सकता है। In n is equal to 2, the electron may be in the s orbital, may be in the p orbital. Clear? अब अगर s orbital में है तो आपके पास जो टर्म वैल्यू है वो कितने बराबर होगी, which is equal to 2s 1 by 2. Because L is equal to 0, L is equal to 0 gives you the s orbital and multiplicity is equal to 2 and spin is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 0 is equal to 1 by 2. If the electron is in the p orbital, again there is a single electron system, therefore multiplicity is equal to 2. Multiplicity दोनों की 2 होगी। अब यहाँ पे अगर मैं ये देखूं कि इसकी L की वैल्यू कितनी है और p ऑर्बिटल L is equal to 1 और स्पिन कितना है, स्पिन is equal to 1 by 2. So the 1 by 2 plus 1, it gives you the 1 by 2 plus 1 is equal to 1 by 2. 1 by 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 by 2. तो अगर आप इसको माइनस करेंगे तो it will give you the plus 1 by 2. अगर आप इसको प्लस करेंगे तो it gives you the 3 by 2. So the level is again 2p 1 by 2 and 2p 3 by 2. So here we have a 2 levels. One is the 2p 1 by 2 and other is the 2p 3 by 2. So 2p 1 by 2 has a lower energy as compared to the 2p 3 by 2 because this 2p 1 by 2 is less than half filled. Maximum number of electrons in the p orbital is a 6. Here we have only 1 electron. So the lower J value will have a lower energy. So 1 by 2 has a lower value. So therefore it will have a lower energy. Again, here we have a 2 level. This S has a higher level. Similarly, for n is equal to 3, in the higher state, the electron may be in the s orbital, may be in the p orbital, may be in the d orbital. So as a resultant, in this case, you can determine easily the energy levels. Did you get that point?
Oh.
Yes,
Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा ठीक। Did you get that point, that lecture? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir?
पूरा कुछ समझ में अचे तो या खाम का टाइम पे जाया करो।
मैंने सर अॼु बिल्कुलु काफ़ी घणो कुझु सम्झ में आयो आहे।
सर अॼु त तव्हांजो लेक्चर ज़बरदस्त समझ में आयो।
अच्छा हाणे हीअं कंदासीं नेक्स्ट क्लास में। हाणे इहो जेको मूं अॼु ॿुधायो थी मांव इहो L1 L2 इन जा मां नोट्स थो ठाहियां, ठीकु आहे?
जी सर।
ठीक है सर।
ये जेकी स्लाइड तव्हां ठाही आहे इहा असांखे ग्रुप में ॾेई सघो था?
इहा मां या मां तव्हांजो हुन ते LMS सिस्टम ते रखां थो।
LMS
स्लाइड्स आप
शेयर
शेयर कर दें।
मां LMS सिस्टम ते बि रखां थो ऐं तव्हांखे WhatsApp हुन ते WhatsApp ते बि मोकिलियां थो, ठीकु आहे?
हाँ
थैंक यू सो मच सर।
सर सही
थैंक यू
है
सर।
अच्छा इन में हिकिड़ी ॿी शइ त जेको आहे छा चइबो आहे, ठीकु आहे। अच्छा मां हिन जी रिकॉर्डिंग ऑफ थो कयां। एनी क्वेश्चन?
सर अटेंडेंस जो
सर
छा
ये
आहे?
ऑनलाइन अटेंडेंस किस तरह हो?
जी सर वीडियो ऑफ